right, well, as the rock pile closer today, I want to begin by thanking Carrie Moritzen for letting all of us enjoy her beautiful family property. As you've already learned, rock pile is a magical place, and when you're up here above the fog line looking down, you just feel your shoulders relax and you can't help but smile, and we're all very lucky to be up here today, and even the sunshine cooperated. And on behalf of all of us winemakers, I want to thank all of you for driving up here in the buses to take this deep dive into our very special terroir. You've already heard a great overview of the AVA from Carrie and Emma and from Carol. So instead of more history, I will just tell you about my winery and what has driven me to make rock pile wine. So hi, I'm Carith Overstreet, and I'm the winemaker for Bruliam Wines. It is the smallest 1,000-case winery no one's ever heard of. When I was a little girl, my dad said, you can be whatever you want after medical school. And that's what I did. So in 2007, I left my career in surgical pathology to start making wine and to follow my true passion, yeast. I'm kidding. But winemaking and medicine are closer than you'd think. So I went back to school to UC Davis, and in 2008, I made 1 barrel of wine, 25 cases. And we've grown since then significantly, and now I cherry pick from the best vineyards in Sonoma, including the rock pile Rocky Ridge Vineyard up here in this AVA. Family support has been really instrumental for me, so I named the winery after my 3 kids, Bruno, Lily, and Amelia. And it sounds like cadmium or polonium, so of course we're a riff on the periodic table of elements. Instead of the atomic weight and number, there's a double dot for the twins and a little single dot for Bruno, and it's a cheeky nod to my past career in medical science. I'm very lucky to have landed here as a winemaker. And to repay karma, we donate 100% of our profits to charity. So since we started the winery, we've made donations to almost 70 different charities that are picked by our mailing list members and our restaurant partners. For instance, the most recent one went to the Animal Care and Control Center in San Francisco, and that was a choice of Gary and Julia Marcoletti for the San Francisco Wine Trading Company.
What percentage?
Gary Marcoletti?
Profits, 100% of the profits. So we pay our bills, it's not proceeds.
And he's here to say thank you.
That's Dexter the Pound Dog, he probably heard my name. So, my love affair personally with rock pile dates back to about Bruliam's inception. I had actually tasted Clay's Cemetery Vineyard, Rock Pile's Inn, which is the one, I didn't even know that's what they were pouring today. And it forever changed my perspective of what Zinfandel could be. But finding rock pile fruit of my own was not very easy. So I cold called everybody and anyone whose name had ever been associated with rock pile by Google. And it was to no avail. No one really called me back. And the people who did call me back had no fruit to spare. So I decided it was time to get serious, and I would try some guerrilla warfare. So this was back the summer of 2009. I went to the Healdsburg Farmers Market. I bought some beautiful fresh peaches and blackberries, and I made a homemade galette. I showed up unannounced at Moritzen Winery on a stunning summer day. And you can imagine the tasting room is 4 people, deep at the bar, and it's crazy in there. And I wedge my way to the front, and I ask for Clay. Well, the tasting room manager tells me, well, Clay's out of town, but I'll get her wife, Carrie. And down the stairs comes a pregnant Carrie Moritzen. She's near her due date, and the intense summer heat is not helping things at all. She looks me up and down, she looks at the pie, and she says, so how do you know my husband? Luckily, we're all pals now. After a rocky rock pile start, the rest, as they say, is history. And today we source from Carrie's uncle-in-law, Chris Moritzen, over in the rock pile Rocky Ridge Vineyard, just a little bit further down the street. And now we call the swale block there the Bruliam block. Like most of rock pile, it's dry farmed, and it's planted to a California heritage clone, the same clone here, St. Peter's Church, and it's great stuff. My personal approach to Zinfandel has been evolving over the years, since I actually make predominantly Pinot Noir, and I'm often the butt of the Pinot Noir jokes up here. I've come to treat my Zin a lot like Pinot. I do an extended cold soak, I do a lot more aggressive batonnage after fermentation, and I use 100% French oak. My aim is to make elegant, pretty, food-friendly Zinfandel with restraint, but one that also showcases the magnificent terroir of rock pile. I'm super grateful, and I know Carol and Emma and Carrie are too, to the staff at Sonoma County Vintners and Full Circle Wine Solutions for orchestrating this. Weather included, guys, well done. And what's most special about today is that we winemakers can show you all the faces and facets of rock pile. The wine from here can be so many things. It can be fierce, it can be masculine, it can be aromatic, boldly tannic, or brambly fruit forward. And all of the options are delicious and scrumptious. So thanks for your time today.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Hard to clap with the glass.